Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, August 26, 2025. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. We are waiting for the data that are scheduled for release during the US session, because basically the Asian session was non-event and the London session looks like it's non-event as well. FOMC member Williams gave a speech overnight. LBA meeting minutes were released overnight as well, because last week we got the LBA interest rate decision. Unemployment rate from Poland is scheduled for release at 10 o'clock, and then we enter the US session call. Durable good orders and durable good orders data are scheduled for release at 2:30. HPI composite data is scheduled for release at 3 o'clock, together with the manufacturing sales from Canada. We're back to the US. CB consumer confidence is scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. At 5:30 there's Atlanta Fed GDP now, and 30 minutes later Bank of England MPC member Mann will give a speech as well. Two-year no action will take place at 7 o'clock. At 8:30 we got Bank of Canada Governor McClem will give a speech, and at the end of the day at 10:30 we got API weekly crude oil stock data release. So pretty busy US session, almost non-event London session, which is why without any further ado we switch to the charts. We start with euro dollar. The euro dollar deteriorates almost 90% of the recent spike to the upside after the breakout above 1.1743 has been rejected. We are now trading just below the 100 periods moving average on a 4-hour time frame chart, around 1.1645, as the market is back below the trend line, back below the 100 periods moving average, and the RSI, after the jump towards the level of 65 points, is back below 50 right now, 44 points only. Nearest technical support is located at 1.1593. Let me adjust this data to the recent one. So the local technical support 1.1580. For the other technical support is 1.1557, 1.1545. So the outlook on the euro dollar remains in range because of this recent failure to rally above 1.1745. So the euro dollar, nothing new. We're back to the business as usual. British pound, almost situation is almost the same. This situation here has been very interesting. Currently, the market has been seen testing the 100 periods moving average at 1.3447. We broke below this technical resistance as well. It doesn't actually look like the market respects this situation here whatsoever. The local technical support in that situation is located at 1.3445, and in a case of a breakout lower, we might see further development towards 1.3385, 3370. Right, so momentum wise we're back below the level of 50, 47 points, so neither bulls nor bears have the power over this market. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar was back above this technical resistance, but after hitting 5,871, the market deteriorated lower again below the technical resistance at 5,838. So right now we are continuing the downside slide. Next target 5,793. This is the local technical support with the momentum at 44 points. Only the outlook remains bearish. We are trading below the 100 periods moving average as well, and the sequence of the consecutive higher highs and higher lows is being continued on the New Zealand dollar, so the outlook remains bearish. Australian dollar Australian dollar, a little bit better situation here on a 4-hour time frame chart after the bounce from 6,422. Obviously we got some kind of a test of the level of 6,417. Very nice consolidation, bounce towards 100 period moving average 6,493. The local technical resistance is located at 6,508. So any breakout above this technical resistance will open the road towards 6,527 and the swing high from the August 14th at 6,571. Eventually, right now, nothing like this is happening, despite the fact that the momentum is quite strong, 55 points, so the momentum is positive, quite strong. There is still a chance for the bulls to rally higher. Very big movement to the upside here on the Australian dollar yesterday, so we know that we've seen yesterday massive weakening of the US dollar across the board. Nevertheless, it looks like the market doesn't want to continue with this situation anymore. S&P 500 jumps back up from the level of 6,344. We almost hit the swing high from the August 15th. Local swing high was established at 6,478. A little bit of the downside movement, downside pullback towards 6,415. Momentum is still positive. Well, it's barely positive, 52 points. Nevertheless, a very nice spike to the upside. It looks like the market is positioning itself for another rally to the upside. We still got the consecutive sequence of the higher highs and higher lows on S&P 500, so the outlook still remains quite bullish on the S&P 500. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin deteriorating lower than expected previously. We are back below 111,920 technical resistance. So right now we got the major level here, roughly around 117,000, and we're adding this technical resistance level here, 110,035. So please notice the situation here. We are at the extremely oversold conditions, but the market keeps making lower lows and lower highs, and the major technical resistance levels are still being rejected by the bears. So the situation here is getting a little bit tough for the bulls. Now, we tested the 100 period moving average on a daily time frame chart, which means this is not good for the bulls whatsoever. So we need a strong bounce from the current level right now and the rally higher. Otherwise, we might see further movement to the downside towards $100,000. So right now, 3 days in a row of a movement, 3 red crows, 3 red soldiers, or 3 black soldiers. It depends how do you paint your candlesticks. This pattern has been printed here on a daily time frame chart. It doesn't actually looks good, especially if on a daily time frame chart the momentum is at the level of 38 points. There is still room to the downside before we will hit the extremely oversold conditions. There is plenty of room to the downside here for the Bitcoin to correct. So please keep an eye on the Bitcoin development. We are already below the 100 period moving average, and it looks like the market wants this price lower. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.